and paste all these lines inside the main. Now we will do the exact same solution for the do while loop. Do while loop, okay? In this whole solution, you just got to make two changes for it to fit for do while. Number one, you take the while, cut it out, and paste it at the bottom where the closing is, and put a semicolon there. And you go up to the beginning, and that's where you type the word do. That's it. That's all you have to do. It's a do while. So this is post condition. That's precondition. Okay. Now, how does the post condition works? In post condition, the condition is checked towards the end of the body of the loop. So you will always go through the loop at least once, even if the condition is false. Let's try this. Let's change the condition to 11. 11 is not less than equals to 10, right? Now let's run this, and you will see that when it runs, it shows you at least one line of output. But that would never be the case if in the case of while, because it checks the condition first and terminates it right away. Okay? There are benefits of using do while, which I'll tell you next week, as we don't have enough time to go over those examples. But right now, this is how it works. The count is 1. It comes and displays 1 dot programming is fun, and makes it 2. So when it checks, what is it checking at? 2. It never checked 1. It came in as 1. Follow it again. 1 came in. It displayed 1 dot programming is fun. And then on the next line, what does count become? 2. So when it is checking for 2. Okay? In the next cycle, it checks for 3, checks for 4, checks for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and checks for 10. When it checks for 10, is 10 less than equals to 10? Yes, goes back and prints 10 dot programming is fun, and now it becomes 11, and checks for 11, and it fails, and it terminates. Exactly works the same way as while loop. But now notice, how does while loop works? While loop comes in, the first condition while loop checks is for 1. Because it's precondition. It checks before you enter the body of the loop. So now start counting. From 1 through 11, how many numbers you have? How many numbers you have from 1 through 11? 11 numbers. Count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There are 11 numbers. Okay. From 2 through 11, how many numbers? 10. So do while only checks 10 times. And while loop checks for 11. So it's more efficient. It checks 1 less time for the same logic. Because it starts out with the first check of checking 2. It never checks 1. So that's why programmers would use this in event control loops, because they are sure of the fact that their program will run faster.